Welcome to Putting Mama First, a virtual retreat to help you reconnect with self love and the joy in motherhood. My name is Laura Dawn, and along with Sarah Nicorek, I'm one of your hosts for this beautiful event. I am so delighted to introduce you to Melonie Kolton. Melonie is an energetic initiator and embodiment mentor. She is absolutely a beautiful soul, and you're going to love this session with Melonie. Welcome, Melonie.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so grateful to be here.
Melonie, can you tell mamas what it is that you do?
I am what I would call like a sacred womb initiator. I really specialize in helping women come back into the power of their womb space, right? Through that deepening connection of the divine feminine essence, the embodiment of sensuality, sexuality, and again, like that fire within that belly, that passion, that purpose, that calling for deeper connections, intimacy, relationships within themselves, but within the world around them.
So beautiful. And you're going to want to get into Melonie's world, and we'll talk later about where you can find her on Instagram and Facebook because she's so inspiring.
Thank you.
And Melonie, you're a mama. You have two teenagers.
I do. I do. I've got an 18-year-old son and a 13-year-old daughter. So the one of each, and a nice, a nice age gap. So, the years of wisdom between the two are definitely teaching me a thing or two. Yeah, for sure.
And what do you do to put yourself first?
Well, well, it's been a lesson. It's been a teaching, right? For many years. I had my son when I was 21. And I found myself very isolated and very alone around that time frame. There wasn't a whole lot of my friends. There wasn't any of my friends, right? That were kind of like, pregnant or having babies around that time, right? A majority of my friends waited until they were in their 30s, mid 30s, right? To have children. So a little bit of an anomaly in my inner circle. And so I had to become like my own best friend. I had to become my own support system. And, single mamas out there, I know that you get this because I was also a single mother at 21 as well, that if we're not taking care of ourselves, right, we're not showing up 100% in the world, in our responsibilities, as a mother, not making us less than a mother, but we're constantly finding ourselves in that state of depletion and burnout. And so I learned very early, very young in age, right, that importance of carving out that time for myself. And I'm not going to say it's like one thing or two things specifically that I really do, but the key for me is intention, that this is my time. This is my sacred time of coming back into myself with the intention, right, of keeping that, that best friend friendship at ultimate nurturing levels, and, to replenish and refuel my energetic levels as well. So whether that be yoga, breath work, meditation, going out for a walk in nature, jumping into like one of the many goddess baths that I hold a week, it's more intention of just continuing to have that consistency in prioritizing time alone with myself, for myself.
I love that. And I know that you have a lovely gift that you're about to share with us, and that's to help us spend some time within ourselves, something that we don't do if this isn't something that's part of our natural practice or routine, or it might be very new to us, especially, busy mamas. We are running around taking care of the kids, doing all the things. And it's quite easy to kind of lose ourselves. We were having this conversation
Yes.
before we turned the cameras on that, you become a mom and you love your children so much, and you put so much of your heart and soul into raising your children and doing all the things and working your job and taking care of the house and taking care of the family and all the appointments and all the things, that it's easy to kind of forget yourself and forget who you
Absolutely.
are. And Melonie, you said it really beautifully what motherhood did for you.
Yeah, it really, it really like made me lose myself, but it also really helped me to find myself, right? It was through the shedding of a false persona when I became a mother. And I say that as like not anything really bad, but I think I was showing up in the world as the world expected me to.
Mhm.
And then when I had children and I tapped back into that innocence, that purity, that playfulness, that imaginative energy that they carry and they share with us, it really like helped me to kind of like anchor back into my truths and to unlock the parts of me that I had kind of like hidden and I had suppressed out of this expectation of societal norm, right? It's just for me, my story is like my son truly like saved my life, right? And my daughter really reminded me what life was. And I owe all of like what I do within my business and like, but also the energy that I get to live in to my children and
Mhm.
becoming a mother.
So beautiful. I'm really looking forward to our meditation, Melonie. I'm going to
Yes.
turn my camera off and I'm going to let you just lead the mamas through a beautiful experience. So get comfy, mamas. You're in for a
Yes.
treat.
Yes. 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 Here. So I'm gonna just put a little bit of background music on here. And I'm just going to invite you to get comfy, sitting down, cross legged, laying down, whatever feels the most like comfortable for you. Right? We want to kind of like close out, from the noise around, setting this intention to come inwards, to connect, to just be present in this moment. And I want you just to be like aware. We're not going to analyze or bring in too much logic around it, but on a scale of like 1 to 5, I want you to be, I want you to let me know, right? Like how present you feel in your body at this exact moment. 1 being like not at all, I am like all in my head, every mind chatter, da 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 da, right? To like 5, like feeling at peace within. And we're just going to begin closing your eyes. I'm going to lead you just through a little bit of breath work before we dive into the meditation. So just begin to breathe in through the nose, holding at the top of your breath, and release. Deep breath in through the nose, holding at the top, and just becoming aware of the way the breath feels, filling your body. This beautiful life force energy circulating, coming alive within you. And exhale, letting it go. I want you to bring your awareness down into your heart center, into your heart space. Just getting your intention dropping out of your head and just allowing it to settle into the center of your chest. Right? Just bringing this full focused awareness to this place where love resides within you. Right? Someone once said that this could be the longest journey that we ever have to make. The 12 inches from our head back down into our heart. There is no coincidence that the lungs are wrapped around the heart. The lungs are the wings we need to let our hearts soar. So as you open and expand your chest, you create space for the heart to naturally open. So give yourself this experience. Using your inhale to create more room, more space within yourself, more spaciousness around your heart. With each slow, full, conscious breath in, meditate on the expansion of your heart space from side to side, front to back, top to bottom. Just let your whole body breathe. With the heart, your heart, at the center of this experience. There's no need to rush. Just focus and feel. Imagine breathing into the heart, from the heart, with the heart. Focus on the natural feelings and emotions that reside and resonate in the heart and radiate and radiate from it. Love, peace, compassion, gratitude, connection, and generate the energy of those feelings throughout you as you breathe. Filling yourself with these feelings of love, peace, calm, compassion, connection, gratitude. Breathe in this